Hey everybody, I'm back again today with another plan with me. I hope you'll stick around and join me for it. This is another summer kit. This one is from a printable shop called BeAYoutiful Planning. I will link it down below so that you can find it. I have used a number of printables this summer and have fallen in love with the different color schemes that I have found. Some of the yellows and some of the purples and things that I might not ordinarily, like on the yellows, go for, I have fallen in love with. So be sure you check out this Etsy seller. She has some stunning work, and I have a whole book full of stuff that I have printed and cut and that I get to pick through. This is one I chose for this week coming up, and let me show you what some of the stuff I've pulled out to go with it. Some of the things I've pulled out are peach palms. These are the little ones, the little baby ones, and the pastel colors. The pastels I happened to get singles of when she came out with them earlier this summer, and I was dying for them because my grandson was not yet born. I was waiting for his arrival, and I was dying to actually have the pastels. So I'm elated that I have the pastels. And as you can see, the ones I've pulled out match the colors in this kit perfectly. Now, I pulled them out just because I want to have a choice. And I think they're gorgeous and they're so sweet. So I'm going to set them aside for now. I've also pulled out some tiny bow clips from the Creative Bee. I will also list her down below, just in case I want to add a bow. I generally use a bow and a palm clip, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with this time. Usually I have to wait till the end to decide. So I'm going to set these up here. And then I've also got, of course, washi tape. All of the ones in this little jar are from Simply Gilded. And all the ones over here are ones that I've pulled that I like to use sometimes when I make banners. Some of these came from Amazon. I believe this group came from Amazon. If I can find it, I will link it below. These I do not remember, and I've had them for a while. It's possible that they came from Amazon, but I just don't know for sure. And don't be surprised if I don't use some of these and I use some that you think I shouldn't. But I just like to have enough stuff handy out that I can pull in if I want to use it. I've been through most of my drawers looking for holographic ones. All of these from Simply Gilded, excuse me, are the hollow bows, and even the mermaid tail is hollow, and the stripe even has some hollow in it and the foiling. So I'm trying to pull in the holographics this time. I'm going to set those aside. We're getting there. I pulled out some of my holographic things that I have foiled that I use sometimes in my kits, my weekly setups. So I might not use these, but they're here handy if I decide to. And those are all the tiny dot holographics. These are the cracked glass or broken glass or something in the dates. And I don't have the dates in the dots in the hollow foil. So I know I need to make a note to do that. So anyhow, here's the kit from BeAYoutiful Planning. This is called Make Today Amazing, and it's stunning. I don't get to go to the beach. I mean, it's been many, many years since I've been at any beach, and when I did get to go, I loved it. And so it's just a part of summer and the feel of summer, and I decided to use this kit last week, I think, when I was digging through everything. I wanted to use it before the summer was gone, even though I'm not the type of planner who will use a whole lot of fall kits and winter kits just because that's the season. I prefer florals and pretty pastels and things like that. So you may not see me actually using kits that are for the fall and winter as the time gets closer, but we'll see. Some of them I like, some I don't. So these I want to use during the summer. This kit has so many pages that you can choose from. I'm not going to list all the different stickers. Most of y'all already know what they are and what their purposes are. And I get flustered easily. Sometimes what I think in my head, I cannot get through my lips. So I'm just going to show them to you real quick. These are all printed out on my printer, cut with my Silhouette Cameo, and they come in full sheets. I cut them in half. In fact, the machine, I think, cut these in half. I'm not sure. But it makes a beautiful kit for just, I just can't believe kits sell for what they sell for. I'm elated that I can print and cut my own. Let's put it that way. And it doesn't keep me from buying kits online. Like, here's a little weenie. I got some tasseled planner in here, but this is from Soda Pop Studio. I just got it yesterday, so it's sitting here. So I'll be pulling in some of these as well. Okay, this time I'm going to start with this one. I have already pulled out my insert from my planner. I have a B6 Stella from Foxy Fix. This is my Stella. I have put pretty bows and stuff on my planner. This especially is my everyday carry. I carry it everywhere. And it's got a fox and pip bow on the front. Wide. This is a couture wide with reinforcement, I think, on the binding. I think that's how it's, anyway. And pink elastic white stitching. I love that Stella. I was real iffy at first about the Stella. I'm glad I took the chance on it because I love it. It's, some people said it has a greenish tint to it. I'm not going to call it a greenish tint. I'm not even going to call it a tint at all. It is a rocky gray. And in nature, rocks have some type of growth on them, sometimes a little lichen or moss or something. It looks like it's a weathered rock to me that's been cleaned off, and it's absolutely stunning. I love it. I've had it for over a month, and like I said, I love it. I like something with a lot of stiffness to it, like the Rowena. I like that stiffness. Boss Babe, I like that leather with Foxy Fix. The sugar leathers I like, but for my everyday carry, I would prefer something heavier. So that's why I chose to go with the Stella. I really liked that. And the character of the leather is really beautiful. Okay, I'm going to start in my insert. My insert is from Jesenia's Printables. I will link it all below. On Etsy. She has recently moved. She's now up in the Seattle area, and watching her videos has really inspired me to use more white space in my planning. Although, as you can see, I like lots of color. I like lots of stuff. And so this really lends itself, this particular kit, to white space planning. My understanding of what white space planning is to leave white space in between stickers and write perhaps more on the actual paper in the planner than on the stickers. Now, that's difficult for me. I really do prefer to write on a sticker than I do on the paper, but in this case, I'm going to. Now, I'm going to start out finding, and I will speed you through this so you don't have to be tortured, but I'll speed you through this. I'm going to put down some of the washi strips. I will put down the headers. I will be decorating with my washi tape and making a banner, perhaps the same as I did last week, because I really enjoyed that. I don't necessarily use the second page. I'll show you real quick. This page over here on the second page of the week, I don't use this space especially. So I think I'm going to put a banner right across here like I did last week. And then I'll probably go ahead and put in the dates as well while we're at it. I will speed you through this, and I will be back. Okay, well, took a while. That's why I like to fast forward y'all through this. I feel like I need to catch my breath. This one it was fun and I enjoyed it. I'm gonna love it this week, but oh my goodness, what problems. And all those little tiny pieces of cutoffs was just, ugh. I have a problem with things sticking to me. Like, I just can't stand that. So I think I'm going to have to come up with a piece of sticky upside down or something on me that I can just tack those to. I may actually put a piece of old washi tape upside down on me so that I can just, like, you know, put those little pieces on there. But anyway, I'm going to show you that real quick. And then I went ahead and I put the month up here. I put one of the flags that came with the kit, or the banners. I don't know what y'all are calling those. Up here, it has roses on it. It's just gorgeous. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the headers on. And I'm probably going to use, well, for sure, probably the pink and purple. Don't know for sure, you know, until I really start laying it down. But I think on top of all of this, these full boxes, I'm going to put a header. These are the full headers I've made. And I designate them as such because I've also made half headers, which are exactly half the size of a full header. So I call them half headers. And I like to use those a little bit here and there. If there's a spot that I think needs a little something and I don't have anything to put there, I'll use those a lot. So I'm going to put these headers right along here. These are some I made, when I first started foiling and making stickers and stuff. Number of months ago, like before winter. And I made these a teensy bit too long, as you'll be able to see, like right there. It doesn't bother me right now because I know I have corrected that. And the next time I actually make and foil headers, I will actually have the correct size. So they're for me. That's okay. I think there's a whole lot of us that make our own stickers that, and you know, we just kind of use what we've done and we don't have a problem with it because it's just for us anyhow. Even if my foiling is not perfect on some of these, I'll just go ahead and use them because foil costs, especially this holographic foil. And any mistakes I make with it, I'm very careful to hang on to. I don't like making mistakes on it, but it will happen. And yes, I realized I put the two lightest colored stickers on Saturday and Sunday over the weekend. I'm more than likely going to put something very colorful over here. Maybe that colorful weekend banner. I don't know. But I wanted the calm, cool breeze for the week. I need a cool, breezy week. And that's what I like to see. Okay. Now I have to actually decide. Am I going to do like pink and purple? I don't think I want the yellows, although that's a beautiful color. I love this color. This is I hope the video will actually show it. I doubt it. It usually shows a weirder color than what I see. It is a sunset yellow is what I'll call it. It's not really gold. It's toward the yellow side, but it's more toward orange than it is, you know, red. So, and the more I talk about it, the more I think I like it. I tried to pull in a little of that color with this. It's actually a rose gold, I think, but I think it's going to work. I really do. I know I'm using holographic foils, but these are working well too. So at least it's pulling in the colors in the kit, which is what I was hoping for. I don't particularly care for this blue. It pushes towards aqua, and I'm not a fan of aqua. And so probably as I start using these, I will use these three more than I will the blue. But I will pull in a little bit of blue because I have to have some more stickers. Okay. Well, now I have to decide on two more. Well, at least one. Because I do want to put stickers up there. And I kind of like the blue bit. I mean, sorry, the purple best. So I'm going to put those up at the top. I really, really love color. I like pastels. I like pink and cream together. I have been doing let's see. I've been doing YouTube videos for quite some time and not planner setups and stuff for that long comparatively to some of y'all. But a number of my previous videos have been lace books. And I make lace books and wall hangings and things like that for a ministry that I really am involved in. It's not overwhelming or anything. It's just something that I started thinking there was a need for. I had run into a number of women who were going through cancer treatments, and I wanted to give something to them that would encourage them and uplift them. And so one of my ladies is named Helen, and she's like my hero. I don't know how many treatments she has gone through. It's just endless, and she still does it. She still fights, and it's in honor of her and her fight her integrity and her her reliance on God that really made me want to do something to honor her. So I've named it the Helen Ministry. She has agreed to let me use her first name on that. And she's just my hero. So this Helen Ministry is nothing on paper. It is just a thought and then an action. Thought followed by action. Think who you know that has cancer or an illness of any kind. This is just an encouraging ministry. Not affiliated with anything or anybody. It's just a thought. Think of who might need to be encouraged. Make them something, take them something. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, taking them to the doctor. Doesn't matter if it's you're going to go get their groceries for them. Just a thought to do for others. I was encouraged when I started making my lace books and stuff. Some of my ladies gave me things. I did not request them, but they wanted to be a part of it by giving me some of the things that they used. And I incorporate those things into the things that I make for others as part of this Helen Ministry. And just the last couple of weeks I've given away more items, and it's the most joy I can think of to do. I mean, I get more goosebumps doing this than I can even imagine I would have done. So anyway, that's what I do over on that side of the room. I'm pointing over there. I have a huge assortment of laces and such, so that's what I like to do when I'm not planning. I will head over there sometimes and make things. I am so sorry. My camera ran out of memory right then. Okay, now trying to remember what I was saying is not going to be easy because all I remember was talking about the Helen Ministry. It's been a half an hour since that happened. So anyway, I wish I could recall, y'all. I apologize. And I was talking about the stuff on that side of the room that I work with sometimes. My laces and stuff. But no, I just can't recall what that was about. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you're interested in looking at any of the stuff that I've made, I've done dozens and dozens of videos. Check down on the listing of my videos and you'll see some of the stuff I've made if you're interested. I'm going to try to incorporate this yellow now, this golden yellow, in the sidebar. And while I was transferring the previous videos, I was trying to decide and determine how much room I needed, what I needed to use. I don't use the trackers. Boy, and there's 4 of them in here. So much to choose from. But I'm gonna start with this one, and the bad thing is I really don't know what I'm gonna do with it. You know, it doesn't matter. Pardon me, I'm just gonna stick it down here. I'm gonna add a little bit of white space at this point, just a little edge right up here. And yes, I should have whited out those, but it's not gonna kill me. I thought about maybe putting 2 of those in here, and then I could track 2 whole things for the week, but I don't even use 1, so I'd rather it be more decorative. So I may work from the bottom and go up. I think on this section I'm gonna want to put, and I'll just go ahead and do it since we're here. Since I already turned it over, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this at the bottom. I really like this shorter sticker right down on the bottom, and I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna, I will leave a little bit of space there. I'm not gonna cut the edges off or anything. That doesn't bother me. Looks like I'm looking out a window and That's at the bottom. That's at the bottom of a hillside or something. That's so pretty. But then that'll give me this longer strip right here. And I'm going to put it at the bottom of the sidebar. A piece of it. And I decided I wanted this piece because it's got some of that yellow in it. And I may end up going ahead and putting something along the bottom there. So I'm going to go ahead and line it up kind of like I did on the other side. Leave just a smidge of a space down here. And see if I can make a straight cut while I hold this. All strange. Okay, I'll put the rest back on here. Who knows, I may need it. And then, moving upward, I may just put in, this will be a good spot for a 3-heart checklist. And then I can put that blue maybe down here. And I'll just leave some white space in between them. And then whatever I come up with that I think I might need to write down, I can do so. Okay, that's that. Now, looking through the kit, look at all this that I have to choose from. And of course, there's all these labels. I have 3-heart checklist, 6-heart checklist, 5-heart checklist with little bows. And then I've got the half boxes here. There's a little bit of washi strips. And a lot of the little things, which I particularly don't use. I don't care for those as much. I like to have space to write. So this is my space to write. I've decided I'm not using any of the full boxes. So I'm going to take those out. And when you, by the way, get her printables, she has 2 choices that you can pick from. The other half of the page is exactly the same, but you can choose a half box with a bow or a half box with the glitter. I print them all. I like them all. So that's why I have so many 3-heart checklists. And those are all the same as well. So I'm going to make choices between these 2. And I'm going to use them both, is what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to put, I may go back and forth, or should I just go ahead and put them all straight across? What do I want to do? I think it'll look cute just straight across. I know that's just kind of me, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And there's 5, so I'm going to repeat one of these colors, and I will repeat the pink, because that's my favorite right there, and because I have purple right there. So I think I'm going to do them, I may stagger them across the top like that. So I'll start at the top, which means I'll end at the top with a pink. And just go across that way. I'm going to leave a little bit of white space above and below. And it's not going to be a whole lot of white space in this one, I can tell already. Now I'll do purple next, because I don't want the pink to be next to the purple. Oh well. By the way, when I make my own stickers, when I print them on repositional sticker paper from Online Labels. I will also put that down below so that you can find it. I'm not a fan of their packaging. I love their labels, but I'm not a fan of their packaging. The clamshell stuff sometimes breaks in shipment, and I've kind of disliked those little clamshell boxes. But their sticker paper is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love using their sticker paper. The repositional is my favorite for color printing. And when I make foil stickers, I use the glossy for laser printer. I use their white as well as the transparent clear sticker paper for that. This one was done on white. And I need color on this side, so I'm going to use the blue and the purple. And I'll put the purple lower and the blue higher. And I know, coming from Friday, which was at the top, that when you flip it would be supposed to be on the bottom here, but because I flipped a page, I prefer it to be at the top. Okay, for these lower stickers, I'm going to do the same thing. And I think I'm going to match the colors that are on the same thing, same day, just because I've already thought through the process, what I want it to look like. And I'm going to do these opposite. So I'm going to put this one all the way to the bottom. And this one up, leaving just a sliver of white space. And doing it this way means that at least the pink boxes are not going to be touching the glitter up there and right next to each other. Which I ended up with a purple one next to the purple glitter header right there. Didn't think. Yesterday, my husband and I went to our favorite store, Walmart. Did you hear the sarcasm? It was busy. You know how people get when it snows? They do that too, and ice storms come in, and I don't know why yesterday was that way. I like the look of that. That's kind of cute. But anyway, it wasn't that horrible of an experience this time. And I was really glad, because as soon as we got home, it poured. And I'm thankful that we got home before it poured. So, okay, let's see if I can get that on right the first time. Good enough. Okay, this is coming together. This is going to be my next week. I'm really loving it. I'm going to fill in these spots with labels. Not labels. Is that what these are called? Labels? Anyway. They're like quarter boxes. But I also have washi tape. And I love the washi. So, look at all of these. I've got all of these. And I have these. And I have washi. And you know what I'm going to do? The bows. I'm going to put the bows, I think, here and here. Because I really love the bows and the way they look. And I'm going to have one extra, and I might put it right there. And I might as well... Should I go ahead and match? I almost don't want to match. But I'm going to match. And since I'll be putting the bows up there, they'll match these down here. And that's okay. We'll just do it this week and see what we get. Now, I reserve the right to remove a bow if I need the space to start writing stuff down. but I don't write a ton of stuff, so I really think it'll work well. And I love her little bows. These little bow dividers. They're just so cute. I'm using them for decor. They're not doing anything on the page other than looking just stinking cute. You know what I mean? So, and that's my husband singing, if you happen to hear that in the background. Mentioned before, he sings on Smule, so he's doing that while he has the opportunity. And pink again right here. Those are so cute, and they just add such a touch of whimsy. I think I love that. I'll go ahead and do this page with blue and purple. It gives me that yellow one. Oh, it's going to be yellow left over. No, I don't know if that's what I'm going to put over there or not. I may not do that on that sidebar because I know I have the yellow weekly list. Let's see. Am I going to do that? Probably not. Not there, but I might do it right here. It's cute. Why not? I really do love these. Well, I hope I didn't mess that up too bad. That's okay. Alrighty. And then at the bottom, let's just be real, make it easy on myself. I want to pick one or the other. I don't want to use both. These are thicker than these. And the stitched ones. And yet I kind of like those because of the color variation. There's two different colors in it, so I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put them down just as they come. And then I'm going to leave a rather large white space in between. And give it a little bit more air, so to speak. You know, room to breathe. With the white space up here and some down here, it'll kind of let the page breathe a little bit. Sounds kind of stupid when I say that, but you know what I mean. And then that way it won't look so busy. It'll look more vacation-y. This is not my week to be extremely busy. I don't have a whole lot to do in this planner. I try sometimes. I really do, and I struggle with it because I carry this one everywhere. I try not to write in here the things that I do in my craft room every day, but I usually end up doing it because it's the one that's with me, and my Erin Condren kind of stays down here with me in the basement. I carry it upstairs sometimes because I enjoy writing in it, but a lot of times I just throw it all in this. So anyway, I think there's going to be plenty of room to write and to write down all the things that I'm going to be doing during the week. Cannot believe that this is going to be right at the end of July when we get done with this week. It's going to be the 29th. I hope I got the dates right. I think I do. 22nd is Sunday, which is today, by the way. And I start the 23rd, so I think I got that right. Okay, here's what this page is so far looking like. And I'm real tempted. She's got some pretty pastel-y washi right there. I don't know. I was thinking about putting those down here. I don't know. I don't recall if that's enough to go on this page as well. Which really kind of doesn't matter since I have to flip a page. I don't think it's going to matter. So I'm going to go ahead and put just going to leave it as is. And then this one I can cut to fit. Really love these opalescent colors. and pastels. That's just one of my favorite color schemes. Oh, I had mentioned I liked pink and cream. I also like bright colors, like rainbow colors. I used to go to a church that had rainbow in the name of it, but they changed that. And that was a shame to have to do that. So, anyway, how much am I going to have? It will not make it all the way across, so what I am going to do is put where I can underneath the days here. That's not, but just a snippet left over here. I like pinks and purples, light blue, do not like aqua. Ugh, that thing is stuck on me, y'all. I'm sorry, but gotta get it off. Okay. And let's see. How did I do that last week? I liked it. Oh, I had the ability to put a big full box down there. That's what it was. Long full box. And I loved it. Okay, we're just going to make it work. I'm going to use another part of this washi strip. I'm going to bring it right here. Let's see, I think that was lower. Put that bit there. Okay. And then that gives me these gorgeous washi strips left over. These are roses. Both of these are going to be used. Don't care if they're the same. Love the roses. Absolutely in love with these roses. So I knew I was going to use them somewhere. So I'm going to put them here and here. Oh yeah. And then if I have to write anything down in there, I can. I don't usually. There's also one more rose page banner. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick it right there. And I kind of want to put a little something right there. Something pretty. There's another one. Oh, joy. It's a little different shape. Okay, I'll make that work. There in the middle. I'll put it to the side this time. And if I'm not mistaken, there was one other little pretty I could have stuck over there. There are those. I was thinking there was a shape like this. Am I just dreaming? Sorry, gotta fish through here and see if I missed it. Okay, maybe not. I was thinking there was a rose one of those somewhere in this kit. Okay. Well, then instead I'm going to stick maybe the sunset over there. Okay, we're going to change. is the same thickness. It's a tiny bit longer. So I'm going to snip just that tiny portion off. Make it look like it's a match. And I'm going to put it over here. And those can match kind of sort of the same. And then instead of another flag, I'm going to put another washi. Or a label or what? I'll put what would that look like? Better blue. And you know what? She's got headers that are just plain, so I may I'm gonna pull this out too and see. I think I'm gonna go with the pink. Is that silly or what? Go through all this. I'm gonna save these headers for another purpose someday. What do y'all do with all your extra stickers from your kits? I never do know what to do. So I have them all saved, of course. Been working on my binders of stickers. Walmart still does not have any more. I bought them out of those white binders I showed y'all last time. So, let's see, where's the deco? There it is. So when we were there yesterday, I could not get more. I think I'm going to put this little important in purple. It says don't forget in blue right there, but I think I'm going to do the important in purple. Like right in the middle. And I can't see, so I'm going to use these. Try to even that out. And that'll give me just one little spot that tells me that that's important. Okay, that's it. Let's see, what colors am I going to use? I usually put one palm clip on the left side and 1 to 3, depending on my mood, of the bow clips on the right. I've been doing purple a whole lot, so I'm going to put that aside and choose this one. Yes, I'm going to use that. And I always put the bow clip on the right hand side because there's nothing really on the back of it. That's pretty. And then I'll stick it on the next page at the weekend. And then I use a palm clip on the left side because you can turn it any direction and it looks pretty, so that when this page is open it'll just look pretty. The pink looks great. That blue looks good, but I'm not feeling it. And of course I love purple, and that I'm not liking with this clip. So I'm narrowing it down. Let's go with the purple because I'm a purple girl today with my nails. Okay, purple it is. And there it is. That I like. Okay, I am going to stand up, check that this phone is showing it, and I may even bring you in a little closer so you can see it. Let me do that and I'll be right back. I enjoyed doing this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm trying to make it so it's not as painful to watch all my mess ups and everything. And then there's the second part. Everybody calls this the second half of the week. I'm going to call this the weekend page because it's really not the second half of the week. I know in an Erin Condren you can call it that from one side to the next, but in these, I think it's just the week and the weekend. I may end up throwing a weekend banner somewhere. I usually don't because there's really not that much room to write if I do so, and I know that's the weekend. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.